Hi loves, and welcome to my channel. This is an entertainment channel featuring yours truly, and I hope you guys are prepared to be entertained. So today we're going to be going over how I did on my 3-day juice cleanse. I personally just wanted to do this cleanse. I had been feeling really icky, just not feeling very well, and I felt like my body wasn't really digesting my food as well as it could have been, so I wanted to do a restart. What brought me to this decision, because I've been feeling that way for a little bit, was I had just went to Orlando, and literally all the pictures I was taking, I looked about 3 months pregnant. Insert picture here. And so I was tired of looking like that, and I honestly felt horrible. So I was like, let's try this 3-day cleanse. And so I did a lot of research and ultimately ended up on Squeezed. That's the name of the cleanse that I used. This is not a paid advertisement or anything like that. I just I picked them because they had what I was looking for. They sold the juice cleanse to me the best. So that's why I picked them. They do have multiple day options. You can do a 1 day, 3, 5, 7. I did a little bit of research on YouTube as well, and people who were doing like the 5 and 7 days were losing like close to like 10 pounds. And so I was like, ooh, that sounds nice. But I knew for a fact, honey, I was not about to be not eating for 7 days or 5 days. So I was like, let me do a 3-day cleanse. And so I was kind of hoping that the 3-day cleanse would, help me with my digestive system. Also kind of give me a nice booster start to want to continue to work out and continue to eat right. And that's what they said it would do. So I did end up losing weight. I ended up losing 4 pounds. And I'm going to show you guys in the video, my before and after video, before and after scale, so that you guys can see that I did lose some weight. But ultimately, it was really about getting my digestive system that restart that it needed. I was actually shocked, you guys. I could not believe I could go 3 days without eating solid food. Like, that was crazy to me. But hey, I did it, girl. Okay. And so I ended up going ahead on my first day trying to drink all 6 bottles. And here's a picture on my Instagram that I took before I left that morning. And all 6 bottles you see that's what they require that you drink. And it's 6 bottles for 3 days. And so the meal bottles are 1, 3, and 5. But there's actually 3 meals, then there's like 2 snacks, and then a dessert is what it's supposed to be. So the first day I drunk like all of 1, some of 2, all of 3. 3 was actually my favorite. I drank some of 4, but not all of it because it was a snack. And then 5 I drank a little bit of, and then 6 I didn't drink any because I wasn't going to work out. I knew that I was going to be weak because I felt like I was going to be weak because I hadn't ate, and so I definitely didn't want to work out and be double weak. So I was like, yeah, let me just not work out, and we'll have to just skip the last one. And also that was a good one for curbing your appetite. So if you get really hungry, you could take a few sips of number 6 of the 6 dessert one, and it should have helped you. It should help you get through, until your next bottle. So I ended up once I finally finished the first bottle, the second bottle was really hard because it was so spicy. That is the one that has a spicy kick. You can add it. It's the super cleanse is what adds the, spicy kick to it. But you can get it without it. If you just do the regular cleanse, you can get it. It doesn't come with the spicy. That spicy drink was literally burning the back of my throat every time I swallowed it. And I started trying to find ways to just drink it so that I could just chug it down. Chugging it down does not work. Every single time you swallow, that ghost pepper was burning the crap out of your throat. Then, on top of that, it was like the drink was so good. I couldn't believe that I missed out on it. I mean, granted, it's a snack, but that's one of the most tastiest drinks, even with the spice. If the spice wasn't burning the back of my throat, I think I could I really could have drank all of that, but drunk all of that. But that spice, man, it was just kicking my tail. So I actually went to their group, the Facebook group, which is one reason why I really like Squeeze, and that's kind of what sold me the most. They have a Facebook group with like thousands of people in there who are all just talking about their cleanse, they're just getting done. They're doing another one for the 5th time. Or you know, they have questions in there that you can ask. And so I asked them, like, hey guys, do I have to drink all of the drinks in all of the, you know, in each step? And this was the response that I got. Yes, so that was the response that I got. And pretty much they were just saying, like, no, you don't. You can, you know, these are the main ones you have to drink. The other ones are snacks. As long as you hit those 3, you should be good. And so the first day, although my goal was to try to drink all of them, I did take quite a bit of sips out of all of them, more than half, I would say. And except for number 2, because that was just way too doggone spicy. I'm sorry. I was just like, girl, this is gonna freaking, by the time I'm finished, I'm not gonna have a throat. It's so spicy. But most of all of them, I was able to drink them and get the effects of them throughout the day, and I did feel very well, and I was never hungry. I drank a lot of water as well. That's a part of it. I had a whole jug. It's like a 2-liter jug that I have of water, and I was just sipping through that throughout the day. The second day, I was not hungry. But the whole first day, I was not hungry. I did not eat nothing big the night before. I just wasn't hungry. The juices were efficient. They did what they were supposed to do. The second day, I decided that I wasn't going to be chugging drinks today. I was like, we're going to drink like a normal human being. We're going to drink when you're thirsty. We're going to drink when you're hungry. We're just going to sip these drinks. If you don't finish all the drinks before you move to the next one, it is what it is. Because I personally don't even eat that much in a day anyway. I typically have about 1 good meal, and then I snack throughout the day. And so I was like, you know, I'm not going to, you know, this is for the normal person who eats all day. I don't eat all day, so I'm not going to drink all these drinks. So I'm definitely got my priority meals out the way first. I was not so much chugging those, but I was like, purposely drinking those first. And then I did have a sip of number 6 that day, and I was like, "Ooh, this is actually really good." As a snack, like I would drink this. This would be like a really good milkshake or something to just have even outside of a cleanse. So I had a couple sips of that, and honestly, it's so rich that's really all you need. You don't need a whole bunch, a whole bottle of that. That day, I did not finish any of the bottles. Actually, I just kind of drank probably the equivalent of like 2 bottles amongst all of the 6. So that's kind of how that day went. Would not suggest doing that, because on day 3 I started getting hungry and anxious. I was like, woo, you know, now I'm kind of hungry, and I felt like had I drunk them the way that they were supposed to be consumed, we would have been in the pickle that we were in on day 3. And I also think it was a little bit of anxiousness, because it's like, yes, tomorrow I get to eat. You know, I can't wait for tomorrow. I'm literally counting down the hours. But what I ended up doing was on day 3, I had to chug more because I was actually getting hungry. So I was drinking all of bottle 1. I was really drinking bottle 3, which is my favorite. I was drinking that one, and I was drinking it from the day before that I didn't finish the bottle from the day before. I was drinking that. I ended up mixing 3 and 4 together because I love number 3, and I needed to drink some of the other ones. And so I started mixing them to see if they would taste better. I mixed 2 and 3 together. It was still spicy as hell. I don't know what we're gonna do about number 2. That ghost pepper, beefing. Me and that ghost pepper was beefing the whole 3 days. Like, it was crazy. And so then I went ahead and tried to drink this, but I didn't drink any of number 6 that day. And I ended up drinking more on day 3 because of the fact that I drank so little on day 2. And yeah, so I want to give you guys some of my confessionals. Confessional from day 1. So I'm almost finished with this bottle. This was the orange, pineapple, carrot, beet, ginger, and lemon. It is actually not that bad. It is heavy on the beet, but it's very sweet. It has 180 calories, a lot of sugar. But it's really good, and it was one of the easier ones to drink. And I'm not hungry, and I'm at work, so I'll tell you guys how I feel later. And so next up, we're going to be starting step 2, This one is a spicy one. It has pineapple, turmeric, orange, apple, lemon, and ghost pepper. So this is going to be a really good one. I'm actually not hungry. I did not eat breakfast today. Okay, so here's my update. I'm on bottle number 2. It's been 6 hours, you guys. I'm kind of behind. I did not really set a goal as to how to pace myself with these drinks. So in the course of 6 hours, I've completed 1 drink and like an eighth of a drink. So that means since the day's almost over with, I'm going to have to start chugging drinks. And I did not want to get to that point, but here we are. This drink is very spicy. It burns my throat, literally. But it does taste good before the burning hits. So, when you first put it in your mouth, it tastes really good. But after that, baby, I've been having to drink water and the cleanser at the same time to kind of cut the burning, but it's not really working that well. So I'm going to have to start chugging. But it literally feels like someone's cutting my throat. That's how spicy it is. It has a ghost pepper in it. So after I finish this bottle, I will still have about 4 bottles to go. Really 3, because the 4th bottle you don't have to drink if you don't want to. It's kind of like a dessert. So, yeah. I was doing good earlier, though. My appetite was pretty curved. Breakfast, I didn't want anything. And obviously, I made it through lunch, which was kind of like a later lunch. But I didn't eat anything, just these drinks. So, yeah. Yes, so that was just me throughout the day, how I felt. This was a really good cleanse. I really enjoyed it, and I really liked it. If you guys if you've never done a cleanse before, this is a good one. From what I've read, beginner cleanses have more sugar in it. And so the calories are kind of a little bit higher, which none of the calories are really anything over 300 calories. Most of them were like 220 and below. So as far as the calories go, you're not eating anything else. So just drink it. It'll be fine. And they're natural sugars, which from what I understand are a lot different from our man-made created sugars that are really bad for us. So there's that. Yes, and so it also gave me a nice break from the dairy. I am lactose intolerant, hence why my belly does protrude. I have been eating dairy from birth, okay? And in my younger days, my body would still digest it just fine, but in my older days, honey, it's like they act like it's digested doggone electricity for a Tesla or something. It takes so long, and it is just very painful. It is very uncomfortable, and you can just see it all over my stomach. You can just see that I've been eating something that I'm not supposed to be eating, and I stay bloated because of it. And so these 3 days off was good for my dairy intake and my body in general. It just really helped give me a nice restart. And if you guys have done any juice cleanses, please comment below. If you guys have figured out how to drink the spicy drinks that are a part of juice cleanses, let me know, because I really enjoyed that number 2 drink. That thing was so good. And if the ghost pepper wasn't just burning the hell out of my throat, I would have finished the whole thing. And what I loved about it was that's the metabolism. That was the metabolism drink, which I know for a fact I need to be, spiking up that metabolism for myself. And so I was really upset when I couldn't finish it. But if you guys have found any ways of being able to consume that one, let me know. I will give it another try. Yes. If you guys have any questions about my opinions on this particular cleanse, do let me know. I do plan on juicing again and making it a part of everyday life. My next order, I'm just going to go ahead and order the drink number 3 and just have that as a meal replacement until, forever probably. Just probably order it in 2-week increments and just keep that one as a meal replacement throughout the day, because it was really good, you guys. Really good. I think it was 180 calories. And yeah, it was delicious and a great meal replacement. And juicing clearly can be considered a meal replacement, because honestly, the whole time I was not hungry. So this is the only free video I'm doing about Squeezed. Any other videos, I will need to get paid, honey. So y'all tag them below. But I will answer all of your questions. If you are thinking about doing a cleanse, I'd say go for it. They have, again, you can do it for 1 day, you can do it for 3 days, 5, 7, whatever you want, 4, whatever you want. So, and there's also ways to buy them a la carte. So if you know for a fact you're allergic to something or you don't like something, I would say try it the first round. Just try all the drinks. You never know. You might like it. Because number 3, coconut, I don't like coconut at all. But that drink, you can barely taste the coconut, or maybe it's a different kind. I don't know. But it's good. So if you guys have any questions, though, feel free to comment them below, and I will see you next time. Bye.